Hi there. Today I am touching on HELOCs and altering your home and what that could mean for you. As many of you know, the inventory is very low right now, and it's been very discouraging to a lot of buyers who have been looking for a while and are just wondering if now's the time to hunker down and invest in their home or to keep the home search going. And I would say you can do both. And it would behoove many of you to do both if that's the position you're in, because it's always good to have more options than less. So, what this has looked like is we have buyers who are looking, and this is the camp of buyers. They're looking to get more house, they're looking to upgrade, they're looking to get more space. Maybe they have a lot of people and they need more room, or maybe they just have a lot of hobbies and they need more room. But for whatever reason, they need more space and they're trying to figure out what that looks like in a market with very low inventory. And so it's very hard to be specific about what you like and what you need in that market when there's just not a lot available. So in a normal market where we have a balance, let me rephrase that, because normal sometimes can go for a long time, but a balanced market where we have the equal number of inventory to buyers, or at least generally in the approximate scope of one another, we'd be able to be a little pickier as buyers and say, these are my needs and these are my wants, and be able to compromise on some things, but not all. But right now, we're doing a lot more compromising as buyers because the inventory is so low. So if you already have a house that you're in, a lot of buyers are finding themselves in a position where they have a pretty low interest rate on the house that they're in, and they're looking for specifics to upgrade or move into that bigger space or that different space that suits them better. And right now might be a really good opportunity to look at one of two options. Alternative to buying is building new is one of them, which may or may not be a good fit, and it is still costly, but a lot of times can be more cost effective than buying in this market with the different compromises you'll have to make and being able to build and get the specifics that are important to you while paying maybe a little bit less or around the same. So without making those compromises. So that might be a good alternative, which we've helped a lot of people with. The other alternative might be looking at modifying your home. And a lot of times people will use a HELOC or a home equity line of credit for this. So if you have a home you've lived in and you have equity in that home, and you can get a line called the home equity line of credit. So if you have $50,000 left on your mortgage and you have a home that's worth $200,000, usually banks will give you about 95%. It's anywhere from 85 to 95% of that value towards a HELOC. So if you have $150,000 worth of equity available to you, they'll usually lend you about 85 to 95% of that, depending on your credit and your debt to income ratio and other qualifying factors when it comes to their pre-qualification. But what you can do is then take that, if you don't have the cash or if you want to save that cash that you do have, you can put that into making those modifications in your home. We can absolutely help by telling you what things that you are likely to get back, what things you aren't. I recently had someone reach out to me and ask if putting some heating the vents throughout the basement would be beneficial, and it absolutely would be, because although you can't count that in the full price per square foot, you can count the square footage if it's fully finished with an egress, but it still doesn't usually carry the same price per square foot. It would still be add significantly more value than what it's going to cost to do it. So we can absolutely help you figure out if the cost benefit is worth it, or if there's a better alternative that's more cost effective for you, and we can help walk you through that. But making those modifications to your home right now might be a better solution while you still continue looking, but that way you know that you'll get that money back, and that if it's something very specific you're looking for, if you don't find it in the market for a while, at least you have the ability to do it in your home now. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. We'd love to help, and I hope you have a great day.